Alright, I am way behind on these videos. Let's see if I can't just cruise through this one. This one's about sails, the sailpack, sailbag, whatever you want to call it. Ours had some problems. So did our sails. Yes, that was zip ties holding some of our mainsail on. We figured since we had the jib off of the front already, it was time to have the sails worked on and figure out how to build a new sailpack ourselves, because, you know, this crap can get expensive. So after pulling both sails off the boat, we brought them home, figured out how to actually fold them up the right way, packed them up in their bags, and found a place down in St. Pete that would go through both sails, restitch them, and fix all the little problems.
Who are those guys?
Fake.
Danielle went to work on her sewing experience, and we started measuring, cutting, and hoping for the best. We just tried to mostly copy the dimensions of the original sailbag that we had. The big difference was that the one we pulled off had the mainsail actually sewed into the bag itself, so it was all one piece. We wanted to keep it simple and have the sail by itself, and then just make two separate sides of the bag that we could just clip onto the sides of the boom with these nifty little twist lock fasteners, which would make it easier in the end to take down and put back up if we needed to. We used material which was supposed to be a good UV resistant alternative to using more expensive stuff like Sunbrella. Spoiler alert, do not cheap out on this stuff. I will say in the end, after a couple of years, since we did this in 2023, the material has badly faded and ripped in multiple spots, so in hindsight, we should have just used Sunbrella. Anyway, we ordered our twist lock fasteners and got a long, decent UV resistant zipper to go along the top of the bag, and also vertical where we were going to wrap the bag around the front of the mast, and got to work. Before we put the sail and new bag on, Danielle spent some time cleaning up and painting the boom before we started installing the twist locks in place. Came out nice and clean, and we found a friend in the middle of doing it. So maybe we just painted his house for him. Most of the work we did at home, but Danielle had to finish up sewing the front of the bag that went around the mast while we were trying to get it to fit right. In the end, it wasn't too bad of a project and worked out okay, you know, for a couple of years. If we redo it, I guess we're using better materials. Well, that's about it for this one. Let's see what's going to be next. You know, in another 8 months when I make the next video. Hopefully I'm kidding.